Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey from Red Color, and
This is Nancy Jean in the garden.
we are here as the Weekly Wonderings. We are here every week. Blah, blah, blah. We read on five energies: body, mind, spirit, grounding, and clarity. This is for the week of September 20th through the 26th. We are planning on beginning our tarot classes again toward the end of the month. If you're interested, please contact Nancy at crystaldirections.com.
There's an S on the directions. That's
I was correct, no?
crystal directions with an S.
Zzz. Not with his as with his Z with an S
Mm-hmm.
.com, because we like to limit the class to 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
So then we'll decide on the date. It'll be toward the end of the month. Okay.
And if
So
they're
let's
interested in the class, they can actually communicate with me. There's a button where they can just send me an email if they have more questions.
right.
But the class is 6 weeks of instruction. Jeffrey and I split. It's 2 to 2.5 hours. We start at the very basics, take you up to where you're able to do readings, and then we just don't leave you there. Okay, go read. We're going to have 4 weeks of follow-up, which isn't compulsory. I mean, you'll know what you need to know by the end of that, but it's a chance to practice with your classmates and a few other people that we might invite in. So,
Yes.
yes.
And it's a very enjoyable class, and you really learn a lot. We have a lot of information, and we
And it
share it
gives
all.
me something to do in the evenings.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's that. Okay, you ready to go?
Hmm. Oh, all right. The
Yes.
whole we begin with the devil.
Well, there's a whole lot of activity up here. So
It's fine. You know, the devil is really, it's a false path. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what the devil is about. The devil is like this sort of addiction to a thought pattern, a belief system, a habit, um, a way of being. But there's this opportunity because, it's kind of like a little warning. If you look really, really closely, they're not really attached. I mean, they're attached, but they could just go like that. They could just go like that. They believe they're attached. They believe it's like you're in this really, really bad, bad, bad job. And you're like, oh, I have to go to this job. It's like, no, you can look for another job. You can change something. So there's that element. Body, mind says, what used to satisfy me doesn't really satisfy me anymore. And I'm looking somewhere else. I'm going on a quest. What used to work doesn't work anymore. And that's why the devil came up. It's like, okay, I see that for what it is, and this thought pattern or this belief system or this action or habit that I used to do that I'm used to, I'm just like that. It's like, no, I'm not. I used to be like that. That's what this one is about.
mhm.
Mind, spirit, because there's a new energy coming in, a new inspiration, new hope, new messages. And the thing about the star, it's like messages from spirit. But one foot is in intuition and the other one is grounded in the earth. So it's like I'm getting new information, I'm getting a new idea, a new hope, a new inspiration, and I'm utilizing my intuition and I'm grounding it in. I'm grounding it in with her knee, body, mind, spirit. And then I have two fives, and fives overall are about change and perspective. So, I'm going to stop fighting myself. I'm going to use the best idea that I have instead of like this and that and that and this. It's like, no, I'm going to use the best idea that I have and turn off the monkey mind and just go for something that's new, body, mind, spirit, grounding, and then clarity. And I'm not going to fight. And I'm not going to fight. This isn't about fighting. This isn't about proving that I'm right. This isn't about getting into an argument. It's really about I'm going to leave the fight behind and move on to where I need to go. It's almost this energy of I'm going to let go of this struggle. I'm going to let go of the struggle that's
Mhm.
been eternal, and I'm going to move on into something else. That's my interpretation this week.
Well, that's wonderful because the first part of your reading absolutely matches. We've got the mind in fire, but if it touches across the line into another sign, I have to read into another part of the garden. I have to read what that's about. And when your mind is in fire, you're getting tied too much to thoughts from the past. You're dealing with false energy from that. But when the mind is in water, that's when it lets go of limitations. And then you have all the other stones streaking up from when you let go of those limitations. You have your grounding stone in the crown chakra and in future. And in crown chakra, the grounding stone means have the confidence in your abilities to connect all your energies. And when it's in future, it says all your gifts are not yet recognized. So this is setting up, let go of these false thoughts and you can move forward and you're getting blessed to move forward. Then you have body in water and true. And water's in in the shamanic is the part of where the energy is moving away, it's flowing. And when your body is in water, it says it helps you with your grounding elements. But the best part of this is when the body is in true, that means yes. The answer now is always yes. Move forward, move forward, move forward. You can't see it because it's really close to the line, but the spirit ended up and go for it, but it didn't end up anywhere else. So the spirit is aligned with all these lovely ideas we're having, all the stuff that's going on, and our clarity is straddling, go for it, and true. That's the parts of the energetic garden it's in right now. And when it's straddling, well, I have allergies. Sorry, guys. Go for it means move now on your intentions. And true says all your ideas are correct. So this created a pyramid of travel for us. And I can tell you, if you start working on this now, this is in the garden, I can tell time. This is winter, spring, summer, fall. If you start working on this really right now, in this fall, in this season of the fall, you are going to see it come to complete fruition by winter, and it'll be set up completely by spring.
Beautiful.
So all this positive energy that's coming forward is propelling us into just a wonderful new cycle.
Beautiful.
That's what the garden says.
Blessings.
Blessings to